action along this bank. Well, that's a chunk. That's a chunk. Awesome fish right there, but that was just an accident fish. So now I'm kind of, since I've got one in this little culvert, still a sweet fish. But I'm trying to film all this off of GoPro, so hopefully this will work. But as I was continuing to talk before that fish interrupted me, this is a little spawning area right here. And these fish, they're kind of, I think they're in pre-spawn, so I'm not seeing any beds. The water temp is pretty hot though. That's what's kind of confusing me. It is almost June. Hopefully we can get into some fish, but I'm just gonna slowly work my way back, and that's what I kind of do in the spring. I'll just put my trolling motor on a little bit higher than I would, and just kind of look for beds, look for fish. I'll see if they're guarding fry, they're pre-spawn. But these fish are definitely moved back in the pockets in the leaves, and that's definitely what I'm gonna be throwing a Senko. This is just the Bass Pro Shops 5-inch green pumpkin Senko. And I'm dipping that tail in the orange just because in the spring, they definitely in these more northern lakes, they do eat a lot of bluegill. So that's what I'm kind of trying to imitate. So hopefully we can get some more fish. Stay tuned. I'm trying to find here. Oh, there's a fish right there. A lot of times you catch these fish, go way past them. Oh, he ate it. I saw that fish. That's why it's key to have polarized sunglasses. My favorite sunglasses are definitely Costas. And that fish just fell for that Senko again. See, that fish was a victim of just me just cruising along the shoreline and looking. There's some bluegill beds right there, and that's what that fish was doing. Oh, these are pretty big bluegills. But that fish was just looking for an easy meal, and then that Senko. Another good one on that Senko. That time, I'm kind of just slowing down in this area. Really good fish there. I choked it. That's why it's good to use that 7-foot light rod, and it's really easy to hook these fish. Another solid fish. guys, welcome back. Just gonna be ending the day here. Just want to go over kind of what I was doing, kind of what happened in the end, and just go over all my tactics that I'm used today in this video. First off was the spinning rod, and that was probably that caught the most fish. It was a 7.3 medium. It's a medium light Powell endurance spinning rod. It's an awesome rod, paired up with the Shimano Stratic CI4 Plus, and this is 2500 size with 7-pound test Sunline Sniper. And I'm just using a small 1/0 Gamakatsu spin shot octopus hook. But what that does is you can use this for drop shotting and for whacking worming. And I just will rig this bait right behind that little tentacle thing, and then that's how I rigged that. My hookup was amazing. I only lost one fish. And then I would just take this little Sharpie here. But I'd take the little orange side, and then I just paint it a little bit. And that was what was doing all the damage. So just a little painted tail. That was just to imitate bluegill. So that's the this is the Senkos. Made my Bass Pro Shops, just a 50-pack. It's about $9. I've been using these for a couple weeks now. I like these Senkos. They're not your Yamamoto, but they work great, especially for fun fishing. Okay, and then we got the other bait that I had some big bites on. I missed 2 good ones on, which is the frog. I was throwing that black Strike King frog till I got bit off by a pike, and then and then I switched to a like a brownish orange colored frog. But I'm throwing that on Powell 7.3 heavy mag heavy frogging rod with a Shimano 200E7, the old one. Upgraded the drag system on that, so this is a pretty sweet rod. Then we had the bed fishing rod, of course, with the Strike King Menace Scrub. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. These 2 rods are definitely what I would start off with if I was approaching a springtime bite. Because you could also, if those fish are pre-spawn, they'll definitely hit a Senko, and depending on the water temp, 6,400 degrees and above, I love to throw a frog. Fish love to blow up on a frog, and it's the coolest thing ever. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching.
Don't lose him. Oh my god.